Hey, the big dogs, that's what we're doing.
A little taunting of the blue team taking place. So blue team taking a coconut break. Magnificent 7. Another angle of the Queen's Park Savannah.
Dad, I can barely talk to you.
Hey, we're at Queen's Park Savannah, which is one of the world's largest roundabout. It has a perimeter distance of 3.6 kilometers or 2.2 miles. Today we're going to be attempting to carry 90 pounds around the world's largest roundabout. Today we have two teams with us. The blue team, which consists of men from 210 pounds to 280 pounds. We also have the black team, which consists of men from 160 pounds to 190 pounds. Whichever team could carry the 90 pounds around the world's largest roundabout wins. Right? Strength versus stamina. Right? Okay, black team. So how confident are you in winning this challenge against the bigger guys?
Well, looking at the other team,
Right?
they didn't say anything special in it, to be quite honest with you.
Okay,
We just have one guy, Carter, who does real talk. He just talking.
ban to him, cameraman.
You can see he sit down on the barrier and Bennett, all kind of thing. So you know, we fairly confident.
Okay. What do you think is the opposition strength?
That's for sure, it's cardio.
Alright.
Come on, take a look at these guys.
Wow, that's a disrespect. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they have more body size, so maybe they could carry more weight. I don't know, but we'll see today.
Okay.
But I also believe that, well, if you just look at their team captain, he doesn't exude a lot of confidence that he and his team could pull this off, you know. So, yeah, I think we're fairly confident that we could win this today.
Team, how confident you say you all are at winning this challenge today?
Okay, let me just put it this way. We could give them 1 kilometer head start and still beat them. That is to show you how confident we are. Also, let me give all you some stats. This team here, the total pounds is 750 pounds. Them only amounting to 530 pounds. That is a 230 something difference. You understand? We could give them a whole different person. We could give them an extra person, put 4 people on our side, we still beat them.
So blue team, what do you think is the opposition's strength and weakness?
Rephrase that question, they have no strength. They have no strength. I promise you.
So what would you say are their weaknesses?
The team.
That's true right now.
I got 3 weaknesses, I promise you.
What is the blue team's strategy for the challenge today?
I think our strategy is simple. Push early, get a head start, and also take a rest. We're not gonna burn out. We're not gonna burn out each other. Once one person tired, we drop the weight. Next person pick it up.
Correct. I would say it's a marathon. It's not a race.
Yeah.
So we have to keep that in mind as
But let's make something. Let me point out something. You can point to them if you want. These fellas are them police, army/defense force, police.
Watch
These-
me. I had a problem with authority since I was growing up. So you see these guys today?
It's personal.
That's what.
No, but what I'm saying is, these fellas are above par with regards to the strength and with regards to the fitness. I'm not gonna say it's an easy challenge. It's gonna be a hard challenge, but we're the best team win. Props to them. Wow. Take that's not disrespect.
May the best team win, black versus blue.
Rule of the challenge, one person is only allowed to carry the 90 pounds. Right? Carter can't carry a plate, I can't carry a plate. It don't work so. One person always at any point in time have to carry it. Right? You could go how far. Soon as you rest it down, and you give up, the next person taking place. And you have to stick to the order that it is. So for example, if I go first, Carter second and Kyle third, that is the order we sticking throughout the route of Queen's Park Savannah. Right? You cannot change the order. And that is simple. With regards to cheating, let me answer black team questions. They can't take no maxi taxi, jump and take a head start or take a ride. They can't do that. You cannot cut through the Savannah. Rachel, if you see them, just take a left and start to walk through the Savannah. Notify me please, because we're gonna be in front.
Got it. Alright, so we head into the starting line. This is the National Academy of the Performing Arts, also known as NAPA. It's a similar design theatre in the southern part of Trinidad, in Sapa. So the starting line for the challenge today would be in line with this barricade.
Right?
And this will be the start and the end point of the challenge.
3, 2, 1, go. Look at that, man coming. That's it.
So we have our early divide between the two teams. Close to being neck and neck. Just to give our age of the difference. So you are slight lead with the black team.
Rachel, my prediction is whoever drop the plate first is the team who losing. Right? Remember that, I said that now. Exactly! They get on camera, right? That's the first team that win.
The blue team going strong.
Yeah, watch it! First man who dropped the plate, loser. That's our team, and I can tell you that. We still on our first guy. Them on the second guy already. Okay, look at this. Nah, we are the third person. The third
Second
person, we still on one guy.
team.
That's Apple iPhone battery versus Samsung. What should I do? The comparison I did.
So guys, two different strategies we seeing. More rapid switches between the black team.
I want to be changing camera. First one. He didn't even drop it.
First switch of the blue team.
But come, we're going up. Hey, the big dogs, that's what we're doing. Kata coming up? Yeah.
Right. Second switch for the blue team.
Woo! Kyle, you next, huh?
Black team way ahead. Yet another switch by the black team. Fitness versus strength. So far fitness seems to be in the lead, moving quite rapidly and steadily. Blue team is still further back, looking a bit gassed. Maybe they would have underestimated the difficulty level of the challenge today. But one thing we do notice, the black team is moving together in a line. The blue team lagging behind a bit.
We have nothing to worry about. Don't forget, it's 3.6 kilometers, 260 acres. Let us go ahead. The rabbit versus the turtle. Remember that.
So yet another changeover by the black team. Signs of fatigue starting to show. Significant lead. Any thoughts so far?
Feel it on your forearms and triceps.
On the forearms. Quite a significant lead there with the black team. We're going to wait for the blue team to catch up a bit. Blue team is progressing steadily coming from this direction, and they are taking the more steady approach to this entire challenge today. I think out of everyone, the cameraman is getting the most workout. Signs of fatigue.
Nah.
Signs of fatigue emanating from the faces of the blue team. Two different strategies are played today. Let's see which one comes out on top. One steady win series. The rabbit versus the hare. Sorry, the hare versus the tortoise.
What do you black team sitting, cameraman?
Right now they feel it in their forearms.
Right.
So the muscle fatigue is kicking in.
Because they don't have any. They start with that. They don't have any forearms. Start with that. Right?
So different strategy with the blue team here. We could see that the member.
Lovely there, cameraman, watch it. Panto.
And this is the Queen's Park Savannah. One of the largest roundabouts in the world.
Malaysia has it on Google, but we have it over distance.
Yes,
3.6.
the largest is given to one in Malaysia. However, even though the Queen's Park Savannah has a lot more square footage, we were not awarded the record because of the shape of the Queen's Park Savannah. It more has an L shape at one point. So while we do have more square footage, technically by the definition of a roundabout, we don't have the world record.
We're going to take a detour on this side, that's why I don't record it, right? Pretend you didn't see it. Straight across, we're going. This was my idea, but this was a bad idea. Yeah, it really was.
So the cameraman on the move. And the cameraman must get a workout in too. So we see in black team employing a new strategy whereby they place the weights over their head. So they are clearly working a different muscle group to their forearms, which are currently feeling fatigue. So they are resting it over their shoulder and walking. Very, very brilliant idea from the black team. More to the right here, we could see the botanical gardens. Which is a garden in Port of Spain near the Queen's Park Savannah here. That is open to the public. And anyone with their families or even for certain events, they can visit the botanical gardens. There's a lot of plants, different greenery, nice calm relaxing setting to the right over there.
Looking at you together, so? That's so nice. Yeah.
Great display of teamwork. Giving the forearm muscles a rest. Black team still has a significant lead over the blue team. To the right of us, we can still see the botanical gardens. And right next to the botanical gardens, we can see the Emperor Valley Zoo. You want to visit a zoo? It's right around here. I can see that they're doing some new construction as well. Yet another switch from the black team. Steadily progressing. Where is the blue team? The blue team is still further behind. So black team a little further down. Christian said it was his idea, but it was a bad idea. Any thoughts on that?
Which idea is that?
This challenge.
Oh yeah, as you can see, look at the space between black team and the blue team.
Yeah, right now blue team is...
obvious. Well, we want to find out what's going on with blue team. No, any insight?
Right now they're just taking it slow and steady.
So inside fatigue?
A lot of signs of fatigue, but they kept saying the tortoise versus the hare.
Okay, alright.
So, another angle of the Queen's Park Savannah. You can see a nice little garden area here with a nice pond. I myself have never noticed this section of the Queen's Park Savannah. So any trainees looking at this video, I encourage you all to take a walk around the Queen's Park Savannah. You will discover a lot that you may have never even known was here before. Like myself here, waiting for the blue team to catch up all the way out there in the distance. Right now, Stamina seems to be winning. Here comes the strength team. Woo! Signs of fatigue clearly show it. It takes a lot of energy to move big muscles.
Black team
is way ahead.
Actually?
Way ahead. they would have passed the Emperor Valley Zoo probably about 3 to 4 minutes ago,
Jesus Christ.
which is where you all are now approaching. So you all have a lot of ground to make up. But the tortoise versus the hare. Right now, this tortoise is feeling the burn.
Guys, stay there. They're right there, right? We can catch them.
We did see the black team employing a similar strategy while lifting the weights overhead
They did?
to give their forearms a rest. I know before you mentioned trying that strategy, I don't know if you all did.
I actually did it.
Yeah, but the last time I left the black team, that's...
What happened? They cheated? Cheated. Oh.
What, the black team cheating? They want to catch the black team there.
I see one carrying one on the other, one on the other road. Hey, cameraman, go get him.
You're running to catch the black team and I cheat there. So from where I am, it doesn't seem like the black team is cheating. However, Kyle said that he saw. So, we will leave that up to the integrity of the black team. Officers of the law, both the defense force and the police service. Right, so over the road here you can see the magnificent Savannah, which is a fleet of historical buildings constructed around near the Queen's Park, Savannah, in between 1900 to 1910, I believe. Feel free to correct me in the comments. But it's actually a fleet of 10 historical buildings, taking inspiration in the architecture from European style designs. So black team, blue team say that they see all the cheating.
Cheating. Them can say what they want.
They say they see two people carrying, well one person carrying one and the next person carrying the next one.
Yeah, one did
roll down.
Oh. But like I said, I didn't appear that the black team was cheating, but I came up here to verify and we left it up to the integrity of the fellas. So to the right here we see in the Queen's Royal College, one of the magnificent 7. This is and has been a high school. All boys school. Queen's Royal College. The team still steadily progressing. Stamina versus strength.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cameraman need a raise. I need a raise. The black team quite ahead. I now cover all that ground and I had to walk back to me the blue team.
Evidence that they was cheating?
Nah, they weren't cheating. They said one of the plates was rolling down the hill.
You
So,
heard that?
one of them. Now I mean I left it up to the integrity of the officers. But from when I caught up, it didn't seem like they were cheating
Yeah, but
from the
he was
distance.
there before.
Yeah, but one fell and like one ran back to pick it up. So we didn't specify those details in the rules. So I mean, the same way we didn't specify whether we are allowed to help each other lift up the plates. So
Look at that. I went
Sure.
to spy, go in the bush or something. I heard and this right there. Catch him in 4K somewhere.
So blue team taking a coconut break. By now they have accepted their fate of defeat.
We have not.
Yeah.
Because we
Let's
didn't
stop.
cheat.
Nah, they didn't cheat, they didn't cheat. They didn't cheat, boy.
Season my own eye.
They say one fall and was rolling down. But when I caught up in the distance, they were doing it correct. So I don't think they saw me coming. So I mean the most you could do is
Believe.
is a coconut.
And watch him.
The Queen's Royal College.
One of the magnificent 7.
Correct. I mentioned that a bit earlier. Still preserved. So taking blue team here having a sip of coconut water. While black team is steadily ahead. I was telling the viewers earlier that I need a raise. Because after I run to meet the black team, I had to come all the way back.
You should have been with him.
And the audacity of the blue team to not buy a coconut for the cameraman. Wow.
I will go back there.
Wow.
But that's
Wow.
energy.
Come, let me go, come. Let me go.
Well, at least
Still or can leave it?
I didn't even cheers the coconut. Boy.
Cheers. Yeah, this is the cheers with the cameraman. Cheers. Come
Cheers.
first. Let me go. Come. Back away that.
Come blue team. Well, they're almost there. To the finish line, not to the black team.
Thanks for that.
So the blue team feeling refreshed. I still have no idea where Josh is. The cameraman who forget the camera home. And how many running between both teams?
Savannah event.
It is a stamina event indeed.
But what I could say, cameraman, I can 100% guarantee you we play by the rules. Right? But plate rolling down the hill. Where this is a cartoon?
Well, from where I stand,
What hell?
whether or not the plate didn't roll down the hill, you will still being whitewashed.
That's true. I am saying anything about that. Facts is facts.
I don't even know where they are currently, probably waiting for us.
But they're cheating. And we have a lawyer on our team, we're going to fight that case in court. Right?
Savannah.
Most likely a plate roll long again, cameraman. A plate will be rolling long again. Go.
Well, the cameraman tired. But we're going still. I seen the black team down by the other corner. Team, they stop for a coconut break. So they start and they were having a coconut. And they said they haven't accepted their fate yet, but unless you all be the hair and take a nap and get caught napping, because that's what they are counting on, for you all to be the hairs. Call that battle scars.
Battle scars from the many different strategies that we employ during this challenge. In terms of taking a lead, it was very simple.
We know this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I'll probably have the before and the after.
But the challenge itself was at the top.
Yes, you can see that. Not Darren to in the competition. Darren, do it again there. That little taunting of the blue team taking place.
Hey! Come on, we have something to expose to them after.
The blue team coming. But black team has resumed. They ain't taking nothing for granted. They're not waiting. Blue team feeling the burn. Let's see what Christian can do here.
Good job, Dylan. Almost there.
Almost there. Tauts versus the hare. In this race, the hare took a nap and still in the lead. You almost to the finish line. One push to the snow cone man in the distance.
Right flavor,
Yeah, we're almost there. We're approaching the flavor village. Almost to the end. Oh! Feeling the wind. So you can see it back. No joke challenge. You can see the National Academy performing that in the background. Come meet the teammate across. A full circle moment as the black team crosses the finish line together. That's what we're talking about, fellas.
Performance.
One lap around the Queen's Park, Savannah. carrying 90 pounds. Charles successfully crossed the finish line.
Don't be with cheaters.
Blue team still convinced that black team cheated. However, with a 10-minute advantage, you're
10 minutes? Come on, 10 minutes?
even if you get them a 10-minute penalty, they still win. So,
Prepare to get it and all the airs ring out.
so you see both teams making a full circle movement. The one who started finishing strong by the finish line. Blue team has crossed. Now it's time to recover. We'll check back with you all for some final thoughts in a second.
The video ending.
Catch up.
But I will not win by so much.
When we get accused, we stop for the very chop.
Yeah. So that cannot cancel it. That cannot cancel it, right? We
Alright,
cancel it.
alright.
Well, let me tell you, I see certain men get skipped the turn and things. To show the effect of the challenge. And you should have been on that. That is what a man sacrifice a bit with.
Battle scars.
Right? Watch everybody forearms.
not
Watch
too
how,
bad, but-
watch how everybody forearms pumping. Watch
Forearms.
Watch.
Shoulder a little bruise up. Darren don't have it bad.
Take it in there.
Sheesh. Where you was? Oh, you do nothing.
Watch me, hey. I would admit, congratulations to the black.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I want to shake your black team, man.
Congratulations. For respect. Hey, watch it. Respect.
What was all the strategy, Blue team?
Boy, just to survive at a point in time.
Yeah, to the
But at the start,
Okay, let me tell you, we was actually going and take it slow because we thinking to ourselves,
Oh, they will burn out.
would have burned out, but that was not the case, right? All them men.
Drop and get them 20.
They started off smart. So
Yeah.
10 seconds to switch.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it was, yeah.
Every minute.
Every minute?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just don't want to tell her that now, that's strategy. So I couldn't tell her that, but no, I couldn't tell her that.
Then coming down, I said, ah, 14.
Yeah.
Nah, but to be honest,
Shoulders.
I knew we was going on. Them men condition, this is a stamina event.
You know, the men stop for that coconut, I say, yeah, boy.
Them men, that's it, matter of fact, that's in the job description, you know?
Exactly. He's supposed to come with a camera. It's a good thing, the other camera. Man, keep. Big up your celebration. You know why? We would have do all this nearly dead. I could barely talk to all you. No, but nothing to be seen. He left no content for you guys. That's one. Number two. He wearing a big blue shirt, right? He's representing the blue team. He's our water boy. We carrying 90 pounds.
Around the world's largest.
Why are we far in front of him? I hear it out, Josh. I said, Josh, please. Please. I need liquid. I had to stop by Coconut Man and buy coconut water because Josh too far behind.
Bring the coconut man next time.
Josh is the greatest. Josh, I want to shake your hand too. Good race, buddy.
Anyways, so the post interview, right? What are the things was all your strength?
Right, first to begin with, as members of the protective service, we know what is camaraderie, right? We know about sticking together through tough times, right? Sharing the load, making sure I don't put the strain on one man.
Don't shame
Right?
it. Don't shame it.
So that's the tactic we employ on the challenge, right? So
we had a very effective strategy at the beginning.
Yeah.
We decided to go, each person take 1 minute, and we move on from there. Coming down to the end, as fatigue set in, we started to decrease the time we had it for. Yeah. So we went to 40 and then 30 seconds, and we were able to push through that to the end.
yeah. If we used to kick our dog while it was down, you understand? We could have say all kind of things, but you know, we still have to protect the civilians of Trinidad.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
it was a good challenge.
Anyways, I just want to say congratulations on the beat us fair and square and with about a 10 minutes lead.
Nah.
5 minutes, every jump. So,
I tell you, dog, all you was out there.
I run for a while, boy. And in 5 and 10 minutes.
No, Relation Black Team. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
But the last word, the man say, if you lose, you buy them Guinness. I mean,
Correct.
Cut. Who said that? Awareness?
just
Look
drink
in the
Road
direction.
Boy.
Look in the direction to the fella who, the person who mentioned that. Where is it? Where? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I have drinks on the black team. Though.
Alright.
They're a bit bad.
Fair
Whatever.
And I hear what Richard tell me. Yeah, boy, fellas, boy. He come back. Say, oh, that's something sons here. You looking too good. I said,
Richard get me mad because he's saying you could see the fatigue.
I said, nice with the man and he had the high angle. You can see the fatigue and cataract up there. Congratulations. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, subscribe and see you in the next video. Over and out.
You don't know.